Hi and welcome. It's Catherine Ewing from Emotional Freedom at Last. So I'm back again with another video that is a little more business oriented. I mentioned in my last video that I've been working with a group of folks to help them shift their businesses and both how they feel about doing the work and also about the abundance and the amount of business that they're creating in their work. So we're having a lot of fun doing this, and I'm having a lot of fun sharing what I'm learning from them and some of the different scripts that we're working with. So we sort of make this up as we go along. Each time I work with them, a different person in the group comes forward with an issue that they've noticed during the last week or two since we'd met, and we do some tapping around that. And of course, there's a lot of overlap because, you know, we all kind of have the same issues when it comes to promoting ourselves and marketing ourselves and feeling good about that and really being able to step fully into our businesses, especially when, you know, we have to be involved in the sales aspect of it if that's not really our passion, right? The product, the thing that we're trying to sell is our passion. Selling may not be our passion. So I'm going to go ahead with a piece that we worked on the other night, and this is about fear of just reaching out, whether it's over the phone or in a one-on-one situation out in public, and some of the different issues that came up with that. So again, if you're new to EFT, the way we're going to do this is I will create a setup phrase. Even though I have whatever this problem is, I deeply love and accept myself, and we will tap here on the karate chop spot as we're doing that setup phrase, and then we'll start on the different tapping points and just move through them for a few different for a few rounds. So it's top of the head, inside of the eyebrow, outside of the eye, under the nose, under the lip, just outside the collarbone on that sort of soft, slightly sore spot there, and then about 4 inches down below the armpit. And that's it. I will just, and at each of those points, I'll just use some of the words, some of the phrases that this particular person shared with me when I spoke with her before we started tapping. So here we go. We're just going to tap on this fear of approaching people and speaking to them about the business opportunity. So here we go, tapping on the karate chop spot. Even though I have this fear of speaking to people about my business, both on the phone and in public, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm worried that they might, you know, feel like I'm a sleazy salesperson or I'm trying to get something over on them, and I don't like to be thought of in that way. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though it's hard for me to talk to people about this product, even though I believe in the product, because I don't want to seem like a pushy salesperson, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. It's hard for me to talk to people about this. I'm quiet by nature, so it's uncomfortable for me to reach out. And it's especially uncomfortable because I don't want people to think badly about me. I'm afraid of being judged. I'm afraid of being criticized. I'm afraid of being rejected. And frankly, I'm afraid of being made fun of. I've been involved in a similar company before, and it didn't work out all that well for me. And I'm afraid that people are going to judge me about that and feel like, here she goes again. So it's hard for me to reach out. I feel like I'm trying to get something from them, and I don't like that feeling. And I'm sure they pick up on it. I don't want to feel sleazy. I don't want to feel deceptive. I don't want to feel like I'm trying to trick them into something or force them into doing something they don't want. It makes me really uncomfortable, and I notice it in my body. I feel it in my belly. Everything's churning and turning around. Even as I'm thinking about it, I can feel that in my belly. And when I'm talking to someone, because I'm so nervous and so uncomfortable, I often forget my words. I forget what to say. It's like everything goes flying out of my head, and I'm left there sort of speechless, and then I feel ridiculous because I just look like I don't know what I'm talking about. But the truth is, I like this product. I've used it with myself. I know other people who are using it, and I know that there are really good benefits to people. But somehow when I try to talk to them about it, I forget everything that I want to say. And the harder I try to remember, the blanker my mind goes. It's really a terrible feeling. And sometimes it gets stuck in my throat. Even when I know what I want to say, I can't seem to get the words out. So it's really hard for me. I want to be able to bring this to people. I want to be able to share it with people. I know that it can benefit people's lives, both in terms of their health and financially, if they choose to do it as a business. It's helped me, and I'd like to share it with people. But I feel like I'm asking them for something, and I don't like that feeling. So I wonder if it's possible to shift that. I wonder if I can think of this differently so I wouldn't feel like I'm asking for something. Perhaps it would help if I could somehow really feel like I was bringing them a gift, like I was really offering them something that could help them, because I know it is, and I know it's just a mindset shift for me. Maybe I could imagine myself going to a party and bringing, a tray of goodies, and I just offer it to different people in the room, and some are going to like it and some aren't. But it really doesn't reflect on me. It doesn't have anything to do with me. Some people may not eat sugar, some people may not eat gluten, some people might not like chocolate, or whatever it is that I might be sharing. But it's not because they're rejecting me, or not because they think I'm sleazy or trying to get something from them. It's simply because it's not the thing that they want right now. And that's okay, because the truth is, if somebody's not interested, they're not the right person for me to be speaking to anyway. So if they say no, that's okay. It's just information, and I can move along. I don't have to take it personally. I don't have to feel rejected. I don't have to feel like they're criticizing me. I can just say, okay, well, thank you for your time. If you ever change your mind, I'd be happy to speak with you again. That's a new way to think about that. I kind of like that idea, that I'm not asking them for something. Instead, I'm offering them something. I'm offering them an opportunity to improve their health. I'm offering them an opportunity perhaps to improve their finances. And I don't have to convince them of anything. I don't have to feel desperate or like I have to make a sale. I can just offer it to them. And if they're interested, great, we can keep talking. And if they're not, I can say thank you very much and move on. So even though this feels uncomfortable for me, it feels better to think about it that way, like I'm really offering something to someone that could change their lives. And that's an easier approach for me. It'll make it feel more comfortable to be able to talk to people in person or over the phone, because I really like the product. I know all about it. I've done my research. I've done my homework. And I'm passionate about this product, and that's what I want to come through to people. So if I can let go of this feeling that I'm desperate, or this feeling like they're going to judge me, or criticize me, or make fun of me, or reject me, it will be better all around. It'll be better for me because I won't feel so nervous or fearful. It'll be better for them because I won't feel to them so desperate or needy. And it'll be better for the business because the product can pretty much sell itself if I can get myself out of the way and just let the product speak for itself. So I'm going to breathe into that idea of offering something instead of asking for something. That what I have can really improve people's lives. And that's why I'm passionate about it. So that feels a lot better. I'm going to try that next time and see how it works. And then we'll just come right back here to the karate chop spot. Tap there for a moment and let the energy settle. And then just notice if anything has changed. If this has been an issue for you in your business. If the idea of being of service, of offering someone something that you're passionate about, that you really believe in, if that feels better to you than the idea of selling or prospecting. Those are two words that I'm challenged with. And so I like to find a different way to think about offering my services to people. Well, I hope that helps. And thanks for listening. And I will look forward to the next time I have an opportunity to speak with you. Until then, keep on tapping. Bye now.